Hey Team JLG, it's me, Jordan Luke Gage, and today I'm doing a takeover on this account. Wearing my Bonnie&Clyde hoodie, always repping the merch. So far today I had a bit of a lazy morning. I was feeling super tired this morning, so I got up a bit late, took my dog for a lovely walk, and now I've just had my voice physio, which was wonderful. I get that every week as part of my contract with Bonnie&Clyde, which is very, very much appreciated and something that really helps because it's a lot of singing and it's a lot of singing highs, which means like my larynx naturally sits higher. So having the vocal physio every week makes a huge difference because it kind of resets your larynx and just makes sure that you're not too tense and putting too much pressure on your voice. And now, would you believe it, I'm actually going to get a facial. I mean, who am I? This is like a full-on pamper day. I'm going to Skin Goals for my first ever facial. I've actually never had a facial. To be honest with you, there isn't actually one part in particular that is most challenging because I don't really have a whole lot of time off stage. It's kind of like from the second the show starts, it's like getting on a roller coaster ride. So you just kind of have to roll with it. But I actually prefer the fact that I don't have a whole lot of time off stage because it means that once it starts, I just fall into the rhythm of it and just have to roll along with it. And yeah.
You're starting off on a lip trill, going down each time.
Are you filming me?
You're on the Team JLG takeover today.
Hey there, Team JLG, how you doing?
First thing that comes into your head.
Bonnie. No, don't! That wasn't true, sorry Clyde.
Oh, here's Blanche, she's getting ready for the show. Looking stunning, lovely bit of red. Lovely lippy. She changes the colour every day. Yesterday was blue.
Extra fish on ice. Oh, the mackerel. Fish for a cat every day, and you're wasting away.
Hey, Sundays, there just ain't no fish. Here we are, ready to go for the show. Are you excited? And if that don't pan out, then they got places to rob up there just the same as here. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I received lots of really lovely messages from people last night checking in, but honestly, I'm fine. I was just worried about the patron, but luckily he's all okay, so thank God. I have, I think, 11 or 12, and they're kind of all over my body. And my advice is to make sure that you definitely want whatever you're planning on getting because it's going to be on you forever. This is a good question, actually. It's all about like learning in rehearsals how to fall properly without hurting yourself. So a lot of the time I kind of fall on my side more, or like I put my forearm out to kind of take the blow. My favourite moment in the show to play is Raise a Little Hell, because I love that switch in the gears going into this totally like dark part of his character. I had 2 auditions and they were just 3 days apart from each other, I think. So I had my first one, I had my first one on the Wednesday, sang When I Drive and Raise a Little Hell. And I did the scene where I first meet Bonnie. And then I came back 2 days later, and then I did all of that stuff, plus the argument scene and the song Bonnie. And then I heard an hour later. It's definitely, for me, when I see people in the audience like moved by whatever is happening, whether it's like during a really powerful number like Raise a Little Hell or the finale, like when I see people moved, so I did a concert of Hair, the musical, last summer with Francis and with Cleve. And then I also knew Barney because me and Barney did Battle of Hell together. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind to hear. And that is literally why I do this job, is to try and inspire people. So thank you. Yes, I will be filming more stuff for the vlogs for the TeamJLG channel. I'm just always so busy that I always forget. But there will be stuff coming, I promise. I just need to find the time to do it. And I don't really see people's faces in the show, except for in Raise a Little Hell when I come right down to the front and I kind of like stare somebody out. And then that's kind of it. I don't really see people. I've got a couple of things in the pipeline, maybe. And to be honest, I'm just looking forward to having a break and having a bit of a holiday. I've had, I think, 1 week's holiday over the past year, so I really just need some sun. A moment that I always remember from rehearsals is when we set When I Drive. Our director, Nick Winston, is like super collaborative. And so that day that we did that song, it was just all about us like throwing ideas and just like playing, and it all... And most of the ideas that we had in the room have stayed in the final piece. So like the tire, the flipping of the chair, all of that stuff, we were just like, okay, let's try this. So that was probably the most fun thing to set.
It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best.
I just like to spend my days off being as chilled as possible, to be honest. I normally will see friends, like go for lunch, go for long walks with my dog, just as low energy as possible. Okay, night everyone. Thank you so much for the questions. Thank you for joining me on my takeover. I would have got some more stuff backstage, but I realised I barely leave the stage, so that was quite hard to film some stuff. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. If you haven't seen the show, come on down and see it. You've got less than 7 weeks left. And yeah, you won't regret it because it's amazing. And I'm having the time of my life. I'm feeling very lucky. So yes, thank you.